you're beside me. I wait for you. What can I do? Heaven knows if only you love me. And my heart beats just like a drum, and my heart beats, it goes boom, boom, boom. And I'm bleeding, you won't let me go. You started this desire. And my heart beats just like a drum, and my heart beats, it goes boom, boom, boom. I'm bleeding, you won't let me go. You started this desire.
Right, check one, check two. Check. All right, people. Right, shout out to the Richie P last hour, wicked stuff. Shout out to the Yorkie too, before that wicked style. I got myself push to watch and take you through till 10. Don't forget to people, give it a like, give it a share. Tell their neighbours. Scott Brown remix.
Alone tonight, stars shining bright, and I dream that you're beside me. I wait for you. What can I do?
So a little short crew locks on. Shout out to the Rich P, I see ya. Shout out to the Wendy. Shout out to the Kens. Shout out to the side listeners and you Darrows and you listen back crew. Don't get people, give it a like, give it a share, turn it up, tell their neighbours. Shout out to the Queen, shout out to the Yorkie man. All the crews locked on, all the Bouncecore crew.
I feel your touch. You're lying next to me. It brings me there to the feeling of ecstasy. I close my eyes. You're looking down on me from far away. Proud of everything I do for you, for you. Proud of everything I do for you. Proud of everything I do for you.
all the crew got on. Shout out to the Raymond, I see ya. Shout out to the Robert. Shout out to the Wendy. Shout out to the Ken. Shout out to the Richie B. Shout out to the Yorkie lad. Shout out to you silent listeners, you downloaders, you listen back crew. All those that listen on YouTube, don't forget to give it a like, give it a share. Turn up, tell their neighbours, Mr. Watson, Sandy on Bouncecore. Don't promote any apps. Just look for a phone number and ring them. That's always the simplest way, you know what I mean? Pay by cash. Nowadays everywhere wants card. Anyway. Right, we can still look good. Sounds of Rich B, you know that's a big tune. Oh, your mouth's okay, mate. Get some salt water or something. I'll tell you what, get some weed. That's what I'll go with, just smoke weed, man. Right, all the crews locked on, love that, like, share. Turn it up, tell their neighbours. It's the what's Saturday night Bouncecore.
First break in a track will normally consist of some twisted noise to alter your state of mind. You are now entering phase 1. Step back, listen. You are now under our complete control. Prepare for phase 2. Epic strings that move your very existence. An archaic melody that will reach down and touch your soul. An uncontrollable force, a feeling that in this one moment in time, nothing will stand in your way. Welcome as you experience phase 2.
This one, face to face. Pixie, Google, Gamma. You know that big tune. Do we get to call this old school yet? That's the question I've got. Do you know what I mean?
From the build-up rose. The melody, the beat, the bass. Phase 3.
Will this something become old school? That's the question. Right, look at that, it's an hour gone, an hour to come.
Phase 4. A straight driving movement to ease back down. Gain your composure, try to catch your breath. But before long, phase 5 is upon you. And now, you lose control. Phase 5, the final chapter. Your journey through our time is almost closed. One last chance to chase the euphoric dream. It will always take your life. The music takes control.
Coming up soon. I'm not sure it's a quantity, hang on, I'm not too. For the coke in my nose. Who knows? Next one. Remix, pretty banner. For the sex and the drugs, for the girls in the club, for the bitches and hoes, for the coke in my nose, for the trouble in the bass, for the rhythms in the place, for the pleasure and the pain, for
pills in my brain.
One's by Eugene Rez and Kirsty. Right, like the Win remix. The next one we're going really old. Back to the early 90s.
until I hear her say goodbye, goodbye.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. Gangster. I always wanted to be gangster. 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 I always wanted to be a gangster. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. A gangster. Be a gangster. A gangster. I always wanted to be a gangster. I always wanted to be a gangster. Wanted to be a gangster. I always wanted to be a gangster. Wanted to be a gangster.
awakened my desire. Now
My heart's beating fast, my senses are on fire, and I can't break this habit. I've gotta have you here. This craving just won't leave me. I need you near. Reach out and touch me. Reach out and touch me.
Right, shout to Jack, shout to Stone Farm. That'll be the one for the rolling, Yorkie.
Reach out and touch me. Reach out and touch me.
rhyme book again. Keep on delving into the pages, striking all my emotions with a pen. A friend said to mend the pen's mightier than the sword, and if that's the case, then I'm a dark overlord. Cause when I hit my limits, I express in my lyrics. I'm not looking for gimmicks, don't give a toss about critics. Just trying to bend my feelings if you get my meaning. I'm just a human being needing things to believe in. Not to say I want answers, don't expect to find them. Releasing my anger into this rhyme, I confide them with every strike of my barrel, documenting highs and lows. That's the way it goes, on the chin we take life's blows. Who knows what could happen tomorrow? I could wallow in sorrow or borrow a brand new path to follow, but until that time comes, I'm wishing on a star. I'm reaching for my rhyme book when things get hard, 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 hard. When things get hard, 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 hard. When things get hard, hard, hard. When things get hard, hard. When things get hard, I feel a page in my book. Gotta feel my pain from the line to the hook. Life keeps on reeling me in. It's a sin I can win. I feel I just ran out of luck. Keep on staring at the lines on the page. Unleash my rage from its cage and take this bus to my grave. Cause I'm living this song from the day I was born. So if the world treats you wrong, just hold on and be strong. When things get hard, hard.
Google Gamma, MC Kid.
When things get hard.
When things get hard. Last 20 weeks come. All the Bouncecore crew. Now let's ask to think the next one. 2008, man. 17 years. My son was 1. Bouncecore.
I'm just a human being needing things to believe, that believes, that believes, that believes, that believes, that believes, that believes. When things get hard, hard, hard. 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 When things get hard, I feel a page in my book. Gotta feel my pain from the line to the hook. Life keeps on reeling me in. It's a sin I can win. I feel I just ran out of luck. Keep on staring at the lines on the page. Unleash my rage from its cage and take this bus to my grave. Cause I'm living this song from the day I was born. So if the world treats you wrong, just hold on and be strong. When things get hard, hard, hard. When things get hard, hard, hard.
seemed to be the one, but now you come along and brighten up my world. The way I feel about you, you seem to be the one, but now you come along and brighten up my world. My feelings can't describe it. They're not just gonna hide it. My feelings can't describe it. They're not just gonna hide it. Everything will be perfect tonight and forever. Lights shine off, lights shine on, making our faces many colors. Everyone is moving like waves make an ocean on and on. Everybody's singing, yes, this is happiness happening. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Everything will be perfect. Everything will be perfect. Everything
No, that is
will
one
be
big tune.
perfect tonight.
Hit Styles remix. You know that Yorkie, this is a big tune. The Rain is called. It's by Sublime. Right, I'm gonna bring you one more after this one. Shout out to all the cruisers, like Sir, the Boss Man, and Richie P, the Yorkie lad. All those silent listeners, Ricky Darrows, who used to that crew. Shout out to the Tom Pump, shout out to the Jack. One more come. We'll also shout to the Yorkie lad, be yourself, mate, you pal. Last one from me. Recon remix. It's called Cry.
The things you do to me. Never ever you couldn't do without you and me. But I didn't read between your lines. And I didn't know there was no one like you to find. Why didn't I see this before? Why didn't I come back for more? Now I do feel the pain inside, and now I see all I can do is hide it. All I can do is
I think it starts about 2 a.m. I think that's the fight. I think it's already started though. Like the actual event, but the actual fight is around 2 a.m. man. Right, anyway, this is the last one from me. Shout out to each and everyone who's locked on. I'm gonna let this one play out. Listen, I'm gonna be back next week. Next Friday, 9 p.m. after the DJ Quiggy. Come back tomorrow. We got a reload. If the reload's on. And we go stateside with a double C at 10 p.m. And then Monday, all the early morning ravers, 10 a.m. Richie P. 12 till 2 the Yorkie land. So they do on a Monday morning. Bouncecore, the place to be. You ain't got to be at work anyway. Right, until next time, peace out people. I'm gonna let this one play. Apparently it ain't good to watch videos like that while you're driving, so you know what I mean. Get in trouble. Work caught me. Got a camera in the van. Right, anyway, until next time, peace out people. I'm out here. They didn't really. Got 100 times on my phone while driving. That ain't good, man, I'll tell you that now. Right, peace out people, until next time.